Welcome to the 6th installation of the President's Awards for Innovation and Service Excellence, Praise for the Public Sector, hosted by the Inter-American Development Bank under the kind patronage of Her Excellency Christine Carla Kangaloo, ORTT, the President of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago.
Each time an award is given out this evening, like the steady beat of a metronome, let us be reminded of the value and the potential of those who labor tirelessly in the public sector. It is that value and that potential that we celebrate this evening. And that is among the reasons that I have said that I am grateful to be part of this evening's celebration of excellence and innovation in the public sector. I am truly grateful that public sector employees are being recognized and celebrated for their efforts to champion progress and innovation in our nation's public institutions.
These prestigious awards seek to recognize the public sector for the industrious work they're doing to bring innovation and excellent service delivery to the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. This evening, we have 5 finalists in the Service Excellence category and 4 in the Innovation category.
ORTT is the National Export Facilitation Organization of Trinidad and Tobago. We are partner to exporters and the one-stop shop for anybody who wants to export. So the project is in by TT. As the name suggests, it's about bringing buyers into Trinidad and Tobago. It's different from a normal trade mission where most of the exporters will go out and meet with buyers in different markets. We are trying to identify the best buyers, the most sought after buyers that exporters want to meet with, and then bring them back to Trinidad and Tobago. And there are several benefits to doing this. One is saving time. That is the most important resource that our exporters have, really. The cost of these missions are also around $15,000 per mission, so it also cuts down on the cost. So we are able to bring the quality matches that they would want with the buyers that they want to meet with, all in the comfort of their own home, Trinidad and Tobago, where there's a simple drive to a hotel, you have your meeting, in about 45 minutes, you're back in your office.
The Public Defender's Department was established in March of 2020. Our criminal justice system, as we all know, has a severe backlog problem. And having this department that deals with criminal defense at the High Court level means that you're increasing capacity. And we serve the legally aided clients. We've been existing for about 3 years. In those 3 years, we have completed 258 matters. In the last law term, we were responsible for 88% of the matters that were completed at the High Court. We currently have 31 attorneys. Amongst those 31 attorneys, we have approximately 1,500 matters that are split amongst us. We do criminal defense. We also process all legal aid applications for persons in Trinidad and Tobago who require criminal legal aid. We believe that public education, public outreach, in addition to all the other initiatives that we do, helps to get to this segment of the population so that before they commit crimes, before they get themselves in trouble, they are able to understand what they can and cannot do. It's a benefit. It's not just a benefit to the clients that we serve, but to the public at large.
So my name is Afisha McCain. I'm the Program Coordinator for the Financial Literacy Secretariat in the Division of Finance, Trade and the Economy, Tobago House of Assembly, and we're responsible for educating and empower persons across Tobago on how they can better manage their finances. So Money City was created by the unit in 2019 to really empower persons to start to take action when it comes to their money. What we found is that earlier with doing financial education workshops and programs, although we were providing persons with the financial tools and skills they needed to improve their lives, that information wasn't always translated into positive action. So Money City is a financial education simulation game that utilizes both animation and card-based learning to be able to help persons to make positive financial decisions, set financial goals, and plan their finances properly. How the game works is that we immerse persons into an unpredictable financial scenario where they choose their family size, their career, and their income by choosing that from a shuffled deck of cards. And once they've selected that, we now challenge them to make common household financial decisions based on their particular financial situation.
The on-the-job training program, known as the ORTT program, started in 2002 to provide young graduates with world of work experience, understanding that they would have been certified but not qualified to join the labor market. The program would have facilitated over 150,000 young persons in Trinidad and Tobago. Subsequent to the COVID pandemic, we were seeing presenting issues by our trainees. We decided to look at the services that we provide for our trainees and brought in a psychologist onto the team at the ORTT division. In having done that, what was done is that we brought on a series of activities, programs to give that continuum of care and support to our trainees. We developed the Wellness Wednesdays that dealt with their anxieties and their mental health. We looked at when they're ready to leave the program by bringing on what we call an exit seminar. And in that, we provided the options as they exit the program in terms of looking for additional employment or getting into entrepreneurship. And we have designed a solution-based model so that we understand their challenges and we provide the support system that is needed for them to be successful in the world of work.
IGovTT is the implementation arm for the Ministry of Digital Transformation with regard to all of our ICT projects. The project executed through IGovTT's TT Connect Service Centers in collaboration with the Ministry of Social Development and Family Services is geared at streamlining and decentralizing the life certificate exercise and life and residential declaration for recipients of the senior citizen pension. In Trinidad and Tobago, persons 65 years and older account for 11% of our population. The project in and of itself is geared at improving and streamlining the service that was provided to this sector of society. We reduced their overall wait time from an average of 4 hours to just under 20 minutes. This was done through, one, the multiple service centers by dispersing and distributing the locations by which they can receive the service. Secondly, we introduced an appointment system so that it offers the individual the flexibility of selecting the appropriate time for their appointment, thus allowing room for them to do other things during the day. Additionally, each center caters for the differently abled by having wheelchair access, and they resulted in very high customer ratings from the pensioners. The average rating is 4.9 out of 5.
And the winner in the Service Excellence category is the Legal Aid and Advisory Authority, Public Defenders Department. Congratulations, job well done.
CARIRI is a multidisciplinary agency of government in existence for the past 50 years, focused on scientific testing, innovation, and entrepreneurship. And Innovation Nation, our learning management platform, which is what Innovation Nation is, was born. Via this platform, we have since reached over 8,000 students across Trinidad and Tobago. Students 10 plus, 12 plus, and 15 plus can access online training content across 3 different tracks: STEAM, entrepreneurship, and climate change from across Trinidad and Tobago. The beneficiaries of Innovation Nation, ages 16 plus, are channeled through to the DIA Youth Innovation Lab, where they can access training on new technologies and entrepreneurship and have the opportunity to access funding towards building out a business idea.
The Children's Authority is a premier specialized agency that focuses on children who are in need of care and protection, and we offer many services from investigations to assessments. We also provide safe places for children. We offer adoption services and foster care services. So if a matter engages the attention of the police, if they encounter challenges, they will reach out to the Children's Authority and we can provide a service known as forensic interviews. When children are brought to the assessment center for a forensic interview, the interview is usually conducted by persons who are specially trained in forensic interviews, but these persons are also trained as social workers and psychologists. So to date, the authority, in collaboration with the police, have conducted 356 forensic interviews, and we are the one and only service provider in Trinidad and Tobago, and likely the Caribbean, that uses this technology to capture a child's statement.
The Ministry of Digital Transformation is a relatively new ministry. It was set up in recognition of the fact that technology, digital technology, can transform the way government operates. This particular project, our Developers Hub project, builds on the creativity of our people. What we are doing is pulling together people, like-minded people who are developers, and we're starting with software developers at the start to create software that will support the needs of government, support the needs of the private sector, and eventually create products that are exportable. So the concept here is, can we create an environment where developers can create the capability to go from idea to producing viable products? And our niche is creating artifacts, creating mobile apps, creating web services that could augment the system that government put in. To do that, we also have a technology side to it, and the technology side is an actual website. It's an actual hub, so we call it the Developers Hub, where people can register. We have a lot of training, and because we understand the community that's involved, we can tailor the training for them. So we have training for Simply Learn, Coursera, Cisco, a whole range of things. So if you want to become a developer, you could come onto the Developers Hub, register, get this free training, free to you, and then use this training to build the capacity to start doing development.
The Ministry of Health is responsible basically for the healthcare of the nation, provide the policy direction for the regional health authorities that actually provide the on-the-ground healthcare services to the nation. This project is called findcareTT.com. It's a website. It's actually a digital directory of mental health and psychosocial services. So the types of services that people need in an emergency situation or in a crisis situation, they can now log on any device. They can type findcareTT.com and you will see a search bar. On that search bar, you can type in the nature of your emergency, whether it's suicidal thoughts or you're a victim of domestic violence or in that sort of problem, and all the locally available free resources that speak to your need will come up, and then you would be able to access those services. We have seen over 52,000 people use the site so far, and we can now provide services to people wherever they are across Trinidad and Tobago.
We now move on to the winner in the innovation category, and the winner is the National ICT Division, Ministry of Digital Transformation. Congratulations. We do have a new award tonight that was mentioned by Her Excellency, the Vanguard Award, the latest addition to praise and inspired by an outstanding submission in the Service Excellence category. And the winner of the Vanguard Award is the Financial Literacy Secretariat Division of Finance, Trade and the Economy, Tobago House of Assembly, the FLS Financial Literacy Secretariat, Money City Game, friends.
There is one particular institution that has been applying for praise for many years. This year will be the 5th time that they have been shortlisted. I think that it's worthy of recognition, and we certainly need to encourage other public sector entities to do the same thing, to keep on delivering excellent service in the public sector. I really want to say congratulations to this entity and welcome to the stage the Ministry of Health.
And now, friends, the winner of the People's Choice Awards in the Service Excellence category is the National Information and Communication Technology Company Limited, IGovTT, Life Certificate Exercise, Life and Residential Declaration Support Project. Congratulations. The winner of the People's Choice Awards in the Innovation category is the Children's Authority of Trinidad and Tobago Forensic Interview Function. Friends, we want to thank you very much for joining us this evening to give praise to the public sector of Trinidad and Tobago.